Share this to your loved ones. It may save a life. Many seniors believe resting in a chair for hours is harmless. But what if I told you that this quiet daily habit could silently damage your heart? Today, on True Heart Wisdom, we'll reveal the deadly consequences of sitting too long and how it might be the hidden enemy of your heart health. Stay with me, because what you learn could protect your future. Imagine waking up, drinking your coffee, and then settling into your favorite chair. Hours pass as you read, watch TV, or scroll on your phone. You don't feel pain. You don't notice any warning. But beneath the surface, your blood flow slows, your heart works harder, and your arteries stiffen. It's a slow poison that doesn't shout until the damage is done. The danger is subtle, but it grows each passing day. Research shows that sitting for long stretches weakens circulation, allowing blood to pool in the legs. Over time, this increases clot risks, strains your veins, and robs your heart of the oxygen it needs. Seniors often mistake tired legs or mild chest discomfort as just aging, when in fact, it can be the first whisper of something far more dangerous. But most people ignore these signs until it's too late. What makes this habit even scarier is its quiet nature. You don't have to be overweight, a smoker, or even unhealthy for sitting too long to hurt you. Even seniors who eat well and take their medication may unknowingly sabotage their hearts by spending hours motionless. It's like slowly turning down the oxygen supply to your body, and your heart quietly struggles without you realizing the cost. Your heart is a powerful pump, but when you sit too long, it's like parking a car with the engine running, but no fuel flowing. The system clogs, pressure builds, and the engine wears out. This is how prolonged sitting steals years of heart health. Doctors now warn that sitting too long can be as harmful as smoking, and for seniors, the risk multiplies. Yet many shrug it off as a normal routine. Have you ever noticed feeling more tired after a long day of sitting than after light activity? That exhaustion isn't laziness. It's your heart begging for movement. When muscles stay still, they don't help pump blood back to your heart. The heart is left to do extra work alone, slowly wearing itself down. This silent strain explains why so many seniors face sudden heart complications without prior warning. Studies reveal that seniors who sit more than 8 hours daily face up to a 40% higher risk of dying from heart disease compared to active peers. Yet the tragedy is that many people learn this fact only after a heart attack or stroke strikes. Families are left shocked, saying, "But he was just sitting, resting." They never realize that rest turned into a deadly trap that built damage day by day. Even daily exercise cannot fully undo hours of sitting. Many seniors believe a morning walk is enough. But if you then spend the rest of the day motionless, the benefit fades quickly. Experts say sitting is like pouring sugar into water. A short stir might help, but unless you keep moving, it settles again, clogging your system. The heart needs constant rhythm, not rare bursts of motion. So how do you know if sitting has already started harming your heart? Watch for subtle warnings: swelling in your legs, unusual shortness of breath after mild activity, chest tightness when standing up, or sudden fatigue after doing nothing. These are not harmless signs of aging. They are signals your heart is under pressure. Ignoring them could mean missing your last chance for prevention. It's never too late to break free from the sitting trap. Simple changes, like standing every 30 minutes, gentle stretching, or even walking around the room, can revive your circulation and ease your heart's burden. Think of each step as a gift to your future self. The key is not extreme workouts, but steady movement that gives your heart the support it has quietly been asking for. Think about your body like a river. When the water flows, it nourishes every part of the land. But when it stands still, it grows murky, clogged, and lifeless. Sitting too long turns your circulation into that stagnant river. Over time, cholesterol builds up, arteries harden, and the risk of heart failure rises. The tragedy? This river doesn't make noise until it floods, destroying everything at once. Doctors are now calling sitting the new smoking, especially for seniors. Why? Because it creeps up quietly, becoming a daily companion disguised as comfort. Unlike smoking, it doesn't smell or leave ashes. Instead, it steals silently, one heartbeat at a time. Many older adults proudly quit cigarettes years ago, yet they unknowingly adopted a new killer: an armchair, a couch, and endless hours of stillness. But why does sitting strike harder in older age? As we grow older, metabolism slows, arteries stiffen, and muscles lose strength. Without regular movement, the body can't push blood efficiently. That's why seniors are far more vulnerable to sitting's hidden damage. What a younger body can fight off, an older heart cannot. This makes prolonged sitting one of the most underestimated threats of aging. Here's a chilling truth. Heart attacks caused by sitting often come suddenly. No drama, no long illness, just a moment of collapse. Families describe it as shocking because their loved one looked fine hours before. But the reality is, years of stillness had been chiseling at the heart. The collapse wasn't sudden. It was the last straw. This is why prevention must start before symptoms explode. So how do we fight back? Movement is medicine. Standing up every 30 minutes resets blood flow. Stretching wakes your muscles and signals your veins to pump. Walking, even for 5 minutes, recharges circulation like plugging your heart into fresh energy. Seniors often underestimate these tiny actions, but together they work like armor, protecting the heart against the slow poison of stillness. Think of your living room. The chair might look harmless, but if it keeps you seated all day, it turns into a silent trap. Change that environment. Place a reminder to stand. Keep water across the room so you have to walk, or set a timer to rise. These tricks may sound simple, but they break the cycle. Remember, your heart doesn't care about comfort. It cares about flow, about rhythm. One inspiring story comes from a senior named James, age 72. After his doctor warned him about sitting, he began walking 5 minutes every hour. In months, his blood pressure dropped, his energy returned, and his chest pains faded. He didn't run marathons or join a gym. He simply respected movement as medicine. His story proves it's never too late, and tiny steps can truly reshape destiny. What if I've already spent years sitting too long? The answer is powerful. You can still change the ending. Your heart is resilient. With every stand, every step, every breath of fresh air, you give it relief. Science shows even seniors who change habits late in life see massive drops in heart risk. The key is consistency, not perfection. The earlier you start, the safer you'll be. Commit to breaking sitting sessions every half hour for just a week. Track how you feel. Notice if your legs feel lighter, if your energy improves, if your breathing eases. Then imagine these small wins multiplied over months and years. That's the gift of choosing movement. It's not about adding more years to life. It's about adding more life to the years. You have left. Is the chair you sit in every day becoming a friend or a foe? Don't let comfort become a coffin. Choose to rise, choose to walk, choose to let your heart breathe. Every moment of motion is a moment of healing. Don't wait until a crisis forces you to change. Start today, because prevention is the most powerful medicine that no prescription can replace. And now, I urge you share this to your loved ones. It may save a life. Too many seniors believe sitting is harmless, and too many families discover the truth only after tragedy strikes. Don't let silence steal your heart. Spread this wisdom, start the conversation, and protect those you care about. A small action today could stop a future filled with regret tomorrow. Thank you for joining US on True Heart Wisdom. If this story touched you, don't just keep it, act on it. Stand up, take a step, breathe deeply, and let your heart know you're listening. And before you leave, please subscribe, comment your thoughts, and like this video. Together, we can build a community that values prevention over pain. Remember, your heart deserves your movement, your love, your care.